What up, y'all? It's your boy Ace here. Welcome to After News Delight. So, I wanted to talk about how much of an achievement this was for Abby just making the final, because there were a lot of people saying that Abby wasn't even going to make the final, at the Worlds. So, this was a huge accomplishment just for her to make the final. And she hasn't even really done anything to me just yet in these Worlds where you feel like she's raced her best race yet. Like, that's the scary thing about it. I think Abby has a plan. And here's the thing. Let's say Abby gets a 21.77 on Thursday. Let's just throw that out there. I'm not sure if she's going to run that fast, but let's just say she runs another 21.77 on Thursday, right? If that happens, bro, right? If that happens, if she runs another 21.77, that could be enough to win, to be in the top three. Because I think a lot of people are assuming that everybody's on Shericka Jackson's level. Like, everybody could just run a 21.50. That is not the case, bro. And usually in the final, there's always people who are expected to run that fast that don't run that fast, right? Everyone's going to run a little bit faster, obviously, than their times. I think everyone's going to put on a show because everyone's going to be pushed. This is one of the best semifinals I've seen in my life in the 200 meters. One of the best finals ever. All of these girls are world-class runners, man. So everyone's going to push everybody to do a little better than what they did today. And I think that some runners like Abby Steiner wasn't putting their all into the semifinals, which makes it scarier for everyone else because nobody knows what her ceiling is. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows how fast, much faster Abby Steiner could run. For all we know, Abby Steiner could probably run a 21.50. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen her do it yet, so we can't say either way if she's going to do it or not. But like I said, a real accomplishment for Abby Steiner is just making the finals. But if she's able to get on the podium and get a bronze medal, that's a huge accomplishment for her. And that'll break up the Jamaican sweep. That means one of the Jamaicans lagged behind, and I'm not going to say who it might be, but I'm going to tell you this too. I think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce made a mistake winning that race like the way she did, because not only did you put game tape out there, not just for Abby Steiner, but everybody else who's going to be watching that tape to see, okay, how can we track down Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce? I think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce originally was not going to try to win the way she did. But I think what happened was that a favorite of Philly had so much buzz coming into the race. I think Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce started thinking, whoa, I'm not going to be trying to fight for time or whatever, because I don't know how fast these two ladies would run. What a lot of people were caught off guard with was that Favor of Philly did not run a really fast race. She actually ran a lot slower than she was expected to. If Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce knew that she could get Favor of Philly's time, she probably wouldn't have ran like she did. I think the plan was, somebody said this too, that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce might have actually been really intimidated by Abby Steiner and probably thought she was going to have to run that fast to beat her. But when she realized, like, wait a minute, these two girls are way behind me, like, what's going on here? And I think right now what's going on is that I'm pretty sure her and her coaches had this talk already. If not right now, sometime when they're watching the film tomorrow, they probably have talked about, wait a minute, this is kind of odd. Why didn't Abby Steiner run as fast as I know she could run? Like, they're probably a little bit confused why she only ran at 22.15 and held off the gas. Because if you go back and watch the race, she looked a little bit undecided. It was like around the 60-meter mark. Go back, watch the video at the 60-meter mark, and you'll see the hesitation from Abby Steiner on her strategy of either running harder or running a little bit slower. And I really do believe, guys, and this is why I wanted to say this and do this video. I think what ended up happening was that Abby Steiner realized, I just need to qualify and I don't need to run that hard. And so Shelly-Ann was like, I already got the lead. I might as well just keep going. And I think I'm gonna need to race this to win this heat. This was probably more of what Shelly-Ann was going to do on Thursday, was run this fast. Shelly-Ann might have showed us her fastest race, you know what I'm saying, by doing what she did today. And because Abby still probably also, because someone had mentioned this last night, that against Kambunji, that she's a little cold. you know, because she hasn't ran in like 3 weeks, at least, you know, at one of these events. So she's a little bit rusty, right? She's picking up her speed ever so slowly. So for me, what it comes down to now with the day off is that she's going to look back at the film and she's going to see what she needs to do. And this is where I think Abby Steiner could become very dangerous, because she didn't run that hard in this race. So nobody knows what she's capable of doing. And when you have someone undersized, see, that's why Elaine Thompson-Herah is also very dangerous to me, because nobody knows if Elaine Thompson-Herah is going to bring her A game or not, because she's always a wild card to do this. She's better than Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in the 200 meters. So that's why I'm saying, bro, don't think the semifinals are the finals. They're not. The semifinals are not the finals. We've seen girls race really slow times and do what they did. I think Shericka Jackson was doing the same thing too. She saw her heat. You know what I'm saying? Look at how beast Shericka Jackson's heat was, man. I think she saw girls like Jenna PRANDINI and she was like, shit, I gotta run fast, bro. Like, bro, the Jamaicans underestimated themselves. They didn't need to run that hard, bro. And I think they were shocked to see the people who were behind them get the scores that they got, because it seems like Elaine Thompson-Herah was the only one who ran a race that she was probably going to run anyways for the semifinals. She probably was going to run even slower than that, but her heat was so fast that she ended up having to pick it up. I don't think this is a message type thing, because I really think that this is their plan coming into the race. That's what I'm saying. Don't think that Abby didn't have that in the back of her mind. That's why she didn't run. Dude, if Abby was really trying, she would have ran a 21.80, bro. She would have ran a 21.80. Look at now, if Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce got a 21.63, then I'm like, okay, she can't compete with that. She, like Abby, I don't think Abby could compete with that. But her score was a 21.83. Abby can reach that in the damn final, bro, in her sleep, bro. So don't sleep on Abby just yet. Don't sleep on her just yet, bro. I'm telling you, she ain't ran that fast yet, bro. She ain't brought it yet. She ain't bought it yet. Now, she got, look, if Abby don't make the podium, it ain't nothing. Look, she got a long career ahead of her. All these runners are going to end up retiring. She's going to be the one left standing. She's going to be the one dominating like Shelly-Ann is doing right now at age 35. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I think the one thing, and I didn't really want to talk about this today, but I think that Abby has to focus back in on the 100 meters. If there's any problems on Thursday where she runs a little bit slower than what I expect her to run on Thursday, then it might be because she needs to focus back on the 100 meters and clean up the first 100 meters. But we'll see. Like I said, it looks like Abby is not running that fast, you know, because she was worried about more about qualifying. So it's chess. It's chess, not checkers right now, man. But get this video a like on your way out. Hit that, you know, share the video. Subscribe to the channel, man. Any comments y'all got there, please put it below. If you want to donate to the channel, hit the thanks button below. I'll see y'all. I don't know if I'm making any more videos, but I got a lot to say. I might make another one tomorrow, man, because I do got to preview the final. So we'll see, man. But thank y'all for watching. After News, the light.